Hi, my name is Mike Henderson. I'm coming to you not so live from John's apartment. Couldn't be there with you today. I'm sorry. I'm probably somewhere in South Carolina, hitting the beaches. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the industry itself. Rob already went over the background with you. I want to talk about general economic characteristics of the industry, the driving forces in the industry, and the five forces model. Then after that, Ryan's going to talk to you about the competitive analysis, key success factors, and industry attractiveness. First, I'm going to talk about the general economic characteristics of the industry. A little bit of history. In 1995, there was 408 million pairs of shoes sold. That was the largest year in the 1990s. That was up from 1993, where there's 382 million pairs of shoes sold. In fact, the athletic footwear was the largest selling category in the footwear industry and the only category in the leather and leather goods industry to post any gains in the mid-1990s. However, the 90s proved to be troublesome with industry declines in sales and rising costs. From 1997 to 2001, industry shipments declined from 219 million to 106 million. However, through all these market declines, the largest selling brand was Nike, and has been for quite some time. Men bought Nike 70% of the time, women bought Nike 61% of the time. Reebok was not far behind, and in fact it was the only company to give stiff competition to Nike. Men bought Reebok 57% of the time, and women bought Reebok 46% of the time. Adidas, Converse, and Fila rounded out the top 5 brands, but none had more than 23% of purchases. 2003 market share is a little more recent now. Nike has 37.6% of the market. Reebok had 13% of the market. New Balance had 11.4%, and Adidas rounded out the top 4 with 8.8% of the market. Driving forces in the market. Development of online capabilities, market share, marketing innovation, exit and entry of firms, developing product innovation, increased globalization, and societal concerns for increased market exposure to areas of the world that are not saturated with advertising. The internet provides for a great way to get your name out there, view how many people are going to your website, even provides a way to order the product and get it shipped right to the door. Increasing market share is a driving force that helps profitability and strengthens positioning up and down the supply chain. Marketing innovation is the main differentiation between companies in the industry. Because the products in the industry have little to no differentiation, the company with the most effective marketing strategy will win the battles. The entry and exit of firms is a driving force, mainly because in itself is a form of research and development. The new entrants in the market have a fresh new perspective on what the consumer needs. By entering the market, a new company is subject to merger and takeover for the purpose of tapping new market segments. Maximizing cost efficiency has importance to each company's bottom line, which in turn affects market position. The company who can pay its workers the least and pays the least for raw materials is almost guaranteed to be the best cost provider. Providing for the growth of the product differentiation and innovation, a company secures its place in the future. A company that is on the cutting edge of making their product look different from its competitors, even though it's basically the same product, has the best chance for growth and staying power. Increased globalization is important to this industry because there are very large markets that have only begun to be tapped. The huge populations and growing buying power in Asian countries are catalysts for huge market gains and for the companies that are on their game. Societal concerns are a driving force in this industry because of slave labor and sweatshops. Industry leaders engaging in these morally compromising practices obtained black eyes throughout the 1990s and still have a tarnished name because of it. Now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the five forces model of competitive advantage. Rivalry among sellers, relabeled as strong. The marketing techniques involved in the industry and the product pricing are really the only differentiation methods involved in the industry. Therefore, brands are basically interchangeable, and brand switching is a huge threat. The number of consumers who show loyalty is low, but those who are loyal will do anything to get that product. Potential for new entrants is moderate. New entrants are always emerging, but in most cases are quickly bought out by industry leaders. The scale that the industry leaders are operating on makes it difficult for any new business to get a foothold. However, there have been cases that new businesses have become very successful, providing a completely new product, different from anything in the industry, such as Crocs is a great example of a newly differentiated product that's entered the market. The threat of substitute products is moderate. There are many substitute products for things to put on your feet, but at the same time it is ill-advised to wear cowboy boots while playing soccer. Also, there are substitutes for activities represented in the industry, such as leisure time activities. The substitutes for athletic shoes are dress shoes, sandals, cowboy boots, hiking boots. These are all footwear that can get the job done, but are not even the same ballpark as an athletic shoe. The bargaining power of suppliers in this industry is considered to be weak because of the large number of potential suppliers. The raw materials used in manufacturing this industry's finished product are produced by many companies. Therefore, it is difficult for suppliers to negotiate terms that are favorable to them. The bargaining power of buyers in this industry is considered to be moderate. It's considered to be moderate because the buyers purchase the products in such large quantities. It is also moderate because of the high potential of brand switching. The buyers can negotiate a lower price at the threat of not putting certain products on their shelves.